Welcome back to the channel Ethereal Glow Hub. In our last video, we learned all about test case design. Today, we are moving forward to an equally important topic, the defect life cycle, also known as the bug life cycle. Understanding this cycle is crucial for anyone involved in software testing or development. Let's get started. What is a defect? Before we dive in, let's quickly define a defect. A defect or bug is any flaw in the software that causes it to behave unexpectedly or incorrectly. Defects are usually discovered during testing but can also be found after release. What is the defect life cycle? The defect life cycle is a journey a defect takes from the moment it's discovered to its final resolution. It ensures that every bug is tracked, fixed, tested, and closed properly, making the software more reliable. Stages of the defect life cycle. Let's walk through the typical stages of the defect life cycle. Initially, it will be in new state. Okay. The defect is found and logged. Next is assigned. It's assigned to a developer for analysis. Next is open. The developer starts investigating and working on a fix. Next is fixed. The developer resolves the defect. Next is retest. The tester checks if the defect is truly fixed. Next is closed. If the fix works, the defect is closed. The other one is reopened. If the defect persists, it's reopened and the cycle continues. So, we do have other possible statuses, includes deferred, fix is postponed, or it can be rejected because not considered a defect, or it can be a duplicate, which means it could have been already reported. So, all of these could be uh, there as statuses in a defect life cycle. Here's a simple diagram showing how a defect moves through its life cycle. Okay, so as you can see, initially it is in new state. When we testers, when we find a bug, we'll it will be in new state, and then we'll assign it to a developer, like whoever have developed, or it can be to any development to the development team, and it will be assigned. And then once the developer opens it, it will be in open state. And then if the bug is valid, the developer will be fixing it, and then it will be retested by the testers. And if the fix is valid, if the fix is proper, we the tester will be closing it. Suppose if that fix is not passing, it is failing, after the retest we'll be reopening it, and the again it will be open state, new assigned, or like that. This cycle will continue. And there are other possibilities as well. So when I told after retest, we will be reopening it, and again open, fix, retest, close. So this cycle is repeat, right? So likewise, we have other uh, side branches as well, which are deferred, rejected, duplicate. When will this come is directly as we find a bug and raise the bug in Jira or whatever defect management tool we use. As soon as we raise a bug, the developer sees it and defers it because it will be postponed, or it is not a valid, or it has been already reported. So these are the reasons they will be rejecting. Okay. So example defect journey. Let's look at a practical example. um, Suppose you find a bug where the login button doesn't work. You log it as new. It's assigned to a developer who confirms the issue and moves it to open. They fix the code and mark it as fixed. You retest, and if it works, you close the defect. If not, you reopen it. You can see for a login button bug. So now let's look into best practices for defect management. Managing defects efficiently is key to a successful project. So some best practices include log defects clearly with steps to reproduce. Steps to reproduce is a must. Attach screenshots or logs if possible. And I would suggest attaching the screenshot is a must. Communicate status updates to the team, like as and when you find a bug, we need to communicate to the developers, the respective developers who have developed the functionality. Prioritize defects by severity and impact, so that is also an important thing. And yeah, thanks for watching.